What's up, everybody? It's your boy VG Race, and for the most part, I have cut the sound off the stream. I actually thought that qualifying wouldn't start as fast as it did, but right now we're in the middle of our first lap of qualifying here. I'm making up a real good time after yesterday, starting on the pole, my last race. Finished the race, with only 5 incidents, with just a small crash that put me in. It still gave me a top 10. Right now, we're just trying to put this U of M truck in the top 10 here. I'll get the sound unmuted from my mixer in a second. Just trying to get a decent lap around. We are the 7 truck here, which means I have the 7 highest I rating in this session. And now we just put ourselves back in 7th place, which means I'm now racing with guys who are even better than me. And I have to place really well just so I don't actually truck's trying to push up the track just a little bit here, and that's due to the fact that how much downforce is in this corner. And at Pocono, 2011 Pocono, you have to be mindful of the fact that all these corners are different. You really can't set your truck up to race well in all 3 corners because there's so many range of difficulties. Come out the slingshot here. I think I'm going to scrape the wall right there. Did scrape the wall. I will have to settle for an 8th place qualifying. Kind of sucks. I mean, we had a good run there. We probably could have went maybe 1/10 up on the time, a couple tenths up, but I'm going to end qualifying right here. I'll just settle with my 7th place spot in qualifying. It does bite just a bit. I mean, I'm going to stick with this set 5, and I probably could have brought it down. Probably could have brought that bad boy all the way down to 5. And as we look at the leaders, I think you guys can clearly see that the truck, you can clearly see who's taking the spot as I bring the sound back in after unmuting it here. There we go. I have this muted here, so that way I can that way you couldn't hear it through the stream because that would be a problem. So ultimately, we go back for that second lap there. Actually, I can start from lap 3. We can start that through lap 3 here, and we can just see that I came off the tone turn just a little bit too hot. I'm going to move some of this tape off now. This qualifying's over. We'll move it back to like 25% tape. I don't want to kill my ride, and that will kill it. Trust me. I gotta run, because the idea is you don't want to burn my tires up. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here. There we go. We can hear if we want A and 1-3, so that's good. So we can be able to hear. I got it hearing from a speaker, so I can hear both on those sides there. We're going to go ahead and do that. Get this going. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I won my first race yesterday and got my first pole on the same day. Sup, Katie? Oh yeah. So tell me why I wrecked out of Daytona like a pleb, but my I rating went up at Daytona. It's continued to go up here at Pocono, and now I actually got to do well because I'm the 7 base in this split. I'm number 7. Yeah, that's it. You see the problem. I'm still a D class driver. I got my climb my I rating up. Like I've had incidents where it's not my is at Daytona where you just caught up in someone else's madness. Isn't that your fault? At the same time, those incidents ultimately gave me an opportunity to race. It gave me an opportunity to go to actually climb up the track there, and I still managed to finish well enough where my I rating went up. It's also based upon the number you're assigned, because I'm the seventh best I rating here, which means I have to perform. So anything outside of that, I don't you don't you lose I rating for. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as the pace car goes, you might see the green flag. So be careful, be mindful, and do not go three wide. And we're going green, boys. Like I said, this truck, if I, it's again, we're running stock setup here. I'm going to brake, just going to ease her down in there. So there it is. I knew somebody was going to do that. Somebody always overshoots this corner here because it's a very tough corner, especially off again a giant run. So you always have to be mindful. Plus, dirty air is really hard to deal with. You can't lock the brakes up in turn one here. So we're going to go down, slow it down to here. Hold myself to the inside. Shoot myself up the momentum here. Excuse me, Timmy. Excuse me, Timmy. It happens, man. It's what happened was you got caught in that dirty air, then you locked it up. By the time you locked it up, you lost too much downforce. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're good. So anyway, guys, as we working through this race here, I'm going. It's a 20 lap race at Pocono. We'll not race the race at Texas because when you're a college student, you can't afford to be spending no money like that. So this be the last racing session for me today. Listen, because unless there's some good road courses tonight, but I won't be racing Texas tonight. Uh, but yeah, the stock setup is not bad through here. You just gotta know how to come off turns 2 and 3 and use that momentum. Like I just carried through here. I'm going to be really careful. Just keep her down through here. Oh, that 3 popped out of nowhere. Hey, 21. Is that why you fell back like that because the 3 just fell off? But yeah, so now we're climbing up the ladder here. I don't want to overdrive the car. But yeah, you just want to use all the momentum here. You treat it like driving a road course. Come off the corner. Don't scrape the wall. And you're just locking someone's draft. So I'm locked in right here. Trying to get into this draft pocket right around here. It should be go. It should be actually good and go. Now, if you guys want to change the music or want to say anything to chat, you guys are free and able to. Just use the command. Is it exclamation point song request? Drop the URL from YouTube and and my bot was also can search from song titles. Just understand it. Some titles bring up other results. And just like that, people drop off and flake off my stream. GG. Man. Sometimes I wonder, is it just the quality of audio or the fact that it's just too much? I don't know which. I digress. But man, this is again. I'm having whole lot of fun right now. You just understand, like, being able to be good, not just be good at something, but be able to show that this is one of my passions and I can actually do it. It's pretty cool. Now, granted, I don't expect me to jump in a real race car and be able to drive it. But it's one of those passions that I love doing. Really love this paint scheme. This really sets it off right here. One with this paint scheme, so it's really cool. Got a lot of momentum on this track. I'm going to have to brake a little bit more than the one truck here due to the fact that I came too close on the inside. I don't want to shoot out. Outside of that, guys, it's a great Sunday. We're going to enjoy. I'm going to enjoy this while waiting for some NASCAR at Phoenix tonight. It's going to be a good day. I had to respect Stephen there. I'm not going to run him off over the track there, but mm, he must be running extra tape then. Did he get out the throttle right there? Oh man. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. Even if I can't promote today, I know we have some great momentum going into Iowa tomorrow evening after I get out of class. Mm. It's kind of risky there, Jordan. Again, now guys, I'm gonna talk back because because you try to keep the comms focused on actual race knowledge and information. So it's the second time I'm gonna get a run off him. Slingshot around. So that's what it is. What it is right now. So we're doing a great job, and now holding third place down. Gonna brake coming into the to the first turn here. Try to hold it down. Wait till the corner opens up right here, because if you time it too early with the throttle here, you either spin out on the Warren tires, going that way, or you hit that nice little wall over there, and both aren't fun to deal with. Take it from me. Came in a little bit high through this. Came a little bit high through the tunnel turn here, as you all can see. Let's get good comparisons here. I'm still a second off the leaders, just a bit. I'm going to be kind of mindful because Jordan's going to have a good run if he sets this next turn up. Woo. Man, I tell you what, that's still too close for comfort for me. goes to comfort. So we're holding down the third spot. First place and second place are broken away. I'm gonna start being really mindful of where we are on the track. Being real precise here because again, these tires are a little bit worn throughout the run here, and I don't want to spin them because right now because it's yeah, you don't want to spin the tires here, especially starting off the fact that you really don't want to spin the tires on these worn tires because they won't be able to hold. My best hope right now is to save the tires, see if I can get lucky, catch one of these trucks down alone. Maybe Sylvan, and to see I can make a pass right there. So we're halfway through the run right now. I thank everybody who came in and joined the starter stream. I really do appreciate it. This is what I can't. This is what I do this for. I do this because I love iRacing. Now, iRacing is not like League, and it's not man be exciting for most people, but this is what I love doing. For those who don't know, I get my hands on I have my hands on the wheel, but I don't have the camera down because normally when I play League, I keep it up at me, and this place is really fun. It's difficult, but then again, I'd be running a whole lot faster if I had a setup. If we were running not stock setup here, because we could probably fix the fact that how that bounce we're getting. But it is what it is. Steven's come back and taking a bigger cut of the lead again, so he's running hard again. Wreck in the front stretch. Damn. Well. Dang. Well, that just hurt me. I said to say I'm going to fall a lot of spots right now. I think most of the field is now a lap down. But I'm going to lose a lot of spots because I'm on pit road for basically 2 laps. Because it's about a minute to get around this place, and then the pit stop itself. And it was a minute 30, so it's a 2 lap. I'm behind. Wow, you can really see the tire wear. I really have no rear tire right there. Good lord, that's terrible. I do hate the fact that people do show up early in my stream and then they just fall off the wagon, so to speak. So I'm gonna lose a lot of I rating for this, and just all safety rating for it. And 7 car entering the track again. But yeah. So yeah, I'm in the 17th spot here. I think we have. I need to climb another 5 spots. Ooh, getting time out that corner. Cool. I gotta climb several more spots. Let's see. There was 20 guys that started the race. I need to climb all the way back to the 10th spot just to keep my I rating up here. Safety wise, I just need to finish well. Well, so you kind of just limit the incidents here. We got wreck. We got wreck off the track and on. Is it going coming out of turn 1? But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. We're just trying to race it clean. Yeah, we did just wreck out, and I hate that. But it is what it is. All I can do is just maintain decent speed here. Really get hang for this corner here. Dang, scraped my wall. That's not good. Well, I just gave the wall a little love tap. It'll buff out, I think. Like I said, if those don't know, it's like for those who don't know, my name is Ian White. I go by VG Race, and iRacing goes by my actual name. I am currently now the 17th position in the race here. I got lapped as it. I spun out on the same straightaway, and now I'm just a couple laps behind, two laps behind the leaders. As not right now, we started in the 7th position. However, I won't be finishing there. We'll be starting in the 11th. We are running currently in the 16th position. Looks like I might find a 14th place car here. So Cade is the guy I need to pass. Get me into the top 15 here. Ooh, boy, that is not how you want to turn this car. Good Lord, that's terrible. Ugh. That's it. That's not how you do it. Like I said, this is the Craftsman Truck Series Week 13 at Pocono. This is a, a 3-turn triangle. That is difficult to drive at times. This is Pocono 2011 before they redid the track last year and added more safety features and took away some of the infield grass. Because they know they added they added the Indy cars, so they added a lot of high catch fences simply for that. And we have a chance to catch Cade, which puts us in the 14th position here. Also, if you did bet, ladies and gentlemen, if bet crashed, you would have won because I had to reset on pit road, so you won. Again, race should be winding down just shortly right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around. This will be the next lap I run this next lap coming by will be the last lap of the race. We currently are 3 laps down, 2 laps down. I say listen, we're currently going to be 2 laps down because when we hit lap 19, we would not have done 20 laps with the rest of the field. So we're going to be 3 laps down because we're on lap 18. We're going to be taking lap 19, which means we're actually somehow still 1 lap down. Cool. Actually pretty nice right there. I'm going to try to my hands on this position right here. Now overdrive the car. Respect who's racing for what. Ooh. I think I just overdrove it in there just a little bit too hard than I want to. And Cade doesn't wrecked out. Hey man, it happens. It's it's a remember you're on damage with with old tires. I kind of figured that was gonna happen sooner or later there. If you overshot the turn, that's what got me spent out. So guys, we finished 8 spots under where we're supposed to. Congratulations, 13. It would have been better if I caught you guys, but unfortunately, my tire said I quit. Tire said I quit. Mm. Like I said, I ran great. I ran pretty well. Um, listen, I actually would have probably finished a higher qualifying spot. I think you guys ran higher tape in your runs, or you just braked a little bit better than I did. But I know for a fact that I would have caught you guys. As I couldn't catch you guys. I was just trying to run third fairly well, and I just got a little bit. I got too overzealous in a turn there, in turn one there. This is spun out, and that was it for me. It's all right though. I just took a big hit in my safety rating, and my I rating though. I finished 15th out of Hold up. I mean, we had 25 drivers, and well, I finished 15th. I would have to get to 12. I think I had to get to 11th spot to be better than half the field. No, but I was like the seventh car, and I had like to get a bigger gain. I would have we would have to you finished 1 spot ahead of your number, which means you're going to gain some serious I rating. I'm going to lose a lot. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the 215 race. There we go, ladies and those who don't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is my Facebook page. Right, this is my Facebook page right here. You can follow. You can once you guys can follow me at RaceCrown21 right up here. I'm not signed into my account, but you guys can follow me right here. It was this nice little button right up here, and is learn about when my schedule is coming, what songs I'm playing currently right now, and extensions. Darn, I gotta go back and fix that time. But like I said, my schedule is based upon this right here on the countdown. You can go send you to my Instagram. Actually, I gotta put the link in for that. Is it most everything here can send you to my Twitter page, what I'm running, what kind of sales I have, my Xbox Live here and there, whatnot. It's a lot of things. Also, if you guys feel like that that my streaming here has helped you out, you guys can go ahead and you guys can go ahead and click this, just click down, click this link right here on the picture, and this get you a iRacing discount. Not to mention, it gives you a discount on your membership. It's actually better if you use this referral link when we have giant sales, because what happens is during the giant sales you can get at half this cost you can get you can get 2 years worth of iRacing and lock it in for a hat for a you can lock deals in for half the down. When I first started iRacing, I got this for $21. I got this for 3 months. Since then, I've been spending $33 a month. Now, if you're smart, you come in here. You literally come in here, and 2 year value is the best value. It's the most money spent, but unlike the rest of these deals, you're paying less a month, but you're paying it over a long span of time. But if you catch this in the right time, you can go ahead and catch this at a discount rate, because live was 50% off, and which means, hold up, let's get the calculator out. They have 50% discounts last this winter for the membership. So that's $199. Divide that by divide that by two. You're paying roughly $100 minus tax plus your state sales tax if you have to live in a state like that for iRacing for 2 years. And you already know, of 100, you're paying $65. So you're locking in these long-term rates and deals for a service that, again, once you pay for the service, you do get free certain content for free. This is mostly retired content that is not used anymore. Some or used for certain series, because either the car has been retired or gone on, or it's just starter stuff. Outside of that, outside this content right here, and I just did this to show you the math on it. We're going to go ahead and go back and register. We're going to see what the damage was. My rating, actually, we're going to hit the results. We're going to hit the results from this last session, and we'll see what the damage was, guys. So I finished 15th. My safety rating went down by 19. I went up +4. The winner was a D-class racer. His I rating went up 95%. Like you said, you got to finish half the field to get good points. And it's also based upon your car number. So if you're the 23 car and you finish higher than what the number on your field is supposed to finish at, you gain more points. And what was happening the other nights, I was low numbers. I was a very low number, but because of the safety rating here, because of where my number was and where I finished, I got a higher safety rating. Now, that being said, I still somehow hit the wall, and that was not good. The point being is this. When you make better what you're supposed to, you can go up. All these classes based upon skill level and whatnot. So all this based upon skill, your I rating and your car number I rating determines your car number. So the higher the higher I rating, the higher your car number, which also means the better you have to finish to be competitive. That being said, we're gonna register for the 215 race right now. Hopefully we have more success here. Currently, my safety rating is a 1.8, and I had to get that off. I got to get that off the ground. I might have to buy Texas. I think work out. Oh man, like I said, iRacing is different from playing like a game like League, because it's not your traditional esport. Well, it's not traditional in the sense of the fact that it's not something a lot of people play. It's more of a hobby thing, kind of like is it American Trucker or Euro Trucker Sim? or train sim for some manner, but it has a very it does it can't this game can be competitive. Uh, most cases as you're racing up through the series, you'll find yourself in most of your starting series are fixed, which means the set all you have to do is worry about driving, hitting your marks, and driving the car. There are some races that will only be that are open setup. For example, we're going to go to official races right here, and I'll show you to you. There, anything you'll find races like this that are fixed. Anything that has an F on it, like this, are fixed. The series are fixed. The setups are fixed, and all you have to do is focus on driving the car. Anytime you don't see an F, all right. Anytime you do not see an F, right here in the top corner means it's an open setup, which means you need to know how to set up the car yourself to get an advantage, or go to a site that somebody has done it for you. That being said, when you start off as a rookie, I'm going to take off this for a minute and save. You start off specifically before you go up to D class. Your only options for official racing are the follows. You can only race Street Stock and Mazda Cup. Mazda Cup is the beginning for all road course, and the Street Stock is the beginning for all. It's the beginning for all street stock, all oval racing. As Street Stock represents the Saturday night shoot, the kind of late models, the late models that people used to race, race on small short tracks across America. Now, once you climb up, you'll then be able to race races like this. You also be able to race some of these races. The Week 13 RL Shakedown. It's a paid racing. It's not official. It's an unofficial race. It's a very unofficial race, but it's to get people who just bought the new Dahara. It's an IRL 18. It's basically the new DW 18, which is the DW 18. DW. We call it DW after Dan Weldon, but it gives them a brand new car to test at Indies. I'm sorry. New car to test at Indy. The same way with week 13s, you generally get cars that you just came out in packs, and people will get a chance to race with them, play with them who just bought them. We have many different forms of rating. As you see that iRacing has 4 disciplines: road and oval, and now dirt. Is it paved dirt? So my highest rating is a paved oval, road, rookie dirt, rookie road, rookie oval, rookie dirt. Some things translate better than others. Some people love rookie dirt. Is it dirt? The dirt series can friends of the global rally course, while the midget cup is basically a sprint midget cup and late model dirt. A lot of people love dirt track racing because it's where it actually started NASCAR as a whole. This is why you see a lot of that's why you see tracks with left turns. People grew up driving on dirt. Anyway, we have already loaded into the instance. I'm just gonna let back and give you guys just that little tidbit right there. So what we want to do. eh, So what we want to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and click this instance so you show it to you. So we're up here right now. I'm going to go and log into my Twitch account. Add those last couple links in. We have 15 minutes here to spare. So I'm going to see if anyone has any questions about how this is done. Gonna let me know. I would gladly sit there and talk. This is again. I know. I just feel sorry that no one. This it. That a lot of people you're missing out on like, some great fun right now. Again, some things are not for everyone. Like some people don't listen. Some people don't like racing like this, and they think most fun racing is going left and right. And I do race road too. I just couldn't. Listen, I do race road myself. I mostly. I said this week. I'm spamming. I'm spamming tracks where I have a great advantage at right now, because they told you when the track changes, I may not have an opportunity to. Yeah, I may not have an opportunity. Yeah, I mean, yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I may not have the opportunity to race later tracks. I may not have that grand opportunity to race other tracks because of the. We face it, you have to pay to get in. Okay, some things you have to pay to get in, and I don't have the money to then pay to get in. Pay it in right now. It's be it's be 2 weeks of work. I have not been there, so I still have to have money just to get gas, cause my check don't come. I don't. I didn't work in 2 weeks. I'll start work. Come back to work next week. But I didn't work last weekend, and I don't work this. I didn't work this coming weekend. So I have to. And plus, I don't make any money off of iRacing because I'm not a. I'm as I said, as a goal, we're still working towards becoming a Twitch affiliate, which then will allow me to get subs. But that way I can bring you better talent, better quality stuff, and be able to forward some of the things be able to forward some nice things. That is what we're trying. I want to do. I want to be able to forward nice things. So so yeah, what we're trying to do, and that's the goal every day, is to get better every day. Is it show everyone that this could be a lot of fun if you allow it to be, and you ground some of your support. Cool, Amber added me. Sweet. Oh, is that? Okay, guys. Mm, mm, do 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 do. Okay, I'm just doing a little bit of housekeeping stuff, logging stuff in. But yeah, our goal is to find a good setup here. What we know is that we can max run tape for one lap at we can max like we can run good tape around we can run tape around the 35 point bracket here. We can run a fit last qualifying session. I ran a 35 tape. I ran a 40 tape last time. I want to test it at 50 tape. Actually, I want to see what it is at a 780 tape. I want to see how the car holds up here at 80 tape. I think it might be a little bit undrivable myself. I think it may be very undrivable. Cause I really honestly do think that this may make the truck very undrivable at times. And it went to Pooty there. Went to Poot there. I'm not sure it's just a hard drive or what else, but that thing went to crib real quick. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is just get a feel for how this thing runs at high tape counts, because my initial reaction is engine temp's gonna be way too high. Won't breathe. And this is just for qualifying, so I'm trying to put in at least 1, 2 laps in. It's not the safe zone for me to run for a race. So yeah, this is simulating a qualifying lap. I'm just trying to see what the limits are here. Yep, this engine gonna blow, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut her off right here. It's around a minute. The lag. So it does not work. So what we've learned is that does not work. So 80% is just a death sentence. So I need to scale the tape back just a bit because that's a death sentence waiting to happen. So let's run the tape around. We'll say a healthy 50% tape. I mean, see that do the trick right there. Like I said, if you're watching the stream, guys, don't be afraid to is it let me know in chat. Is it because chat's the best way to know. Let me know when you're here. It's also a great way to this is get conversation started and keep it's down and get keeps as a streamer. It also helps keep me engaged because the hardest part about oval racing, especially at a place like this, so much concentration is needed to just get through a lap. So type it. Come on, guys. Don't be afraid. Type in chat. We have a bet command. We'll drop those commands off in a second when I get it. And before the race starts here, because I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick before it starts. Because the last thing I want to do is have to try to make a green flag run, and you can't. You have to go pee. It's not the greatest feel in the world. So we ran a 30-second that time. We're treating it as like an opening lap of qualifying. We're going to go ahead and get the car, roll it down. So the downforce here is really kicking out the corner. So, interesting. A lot of high downforce right there. So I know at 40%, it wants to push right there. So it wants to push up the track. So it's too downforce reliant. So we've really got to lower it down early. So you got to lower her down just a little bit early right there. But you get her to stick, she worked. So this runs a little bit better, a lot of speed. So it ran a 59 that time. That's a better lap. That's this is what this setup can. Now, this is what this setup can do. Knows I had to keep the wheels straight throughout the exit of the turn here because it's a very sharp angle. So I'm actually climbing. So lost a little bit of time being out the throttle there because I messed up my momentum. Messed up a lot of my momentum here. If I can keep it that 10-second low, we might have a shot. And we ran a 59.41. That. Hey guys, a little tip. If you're trying to get a good qualifying run, don't go past 50% tape, 40% tape at that. I'm speaking from experience. That doesn't work. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I don't. Dang. I miss qualifying. It's qualifying on a restroom break. It's cool.
'Spotter radio check. Radio check.
From the 8th and the 16th position.
Laps. Okay, Ian, get ready.
It's your best, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. And this turn is a little bit sharp on the exit, so if you go too, if you push it, you will hurt yourself. Yep. My bad. Mm.
Inside. Hold your line. Clear inside. Okay, Ian, decent start. We can build something from here.
Yeah, wreck again. Did I say? Did someone just say turn 4 at Pocono?
'14th. Outside. Car outside. Clear high. The gap in front is now 1.3.
Yes, not how you lose the slingshot, ladies and gentlemen.
Adams is now leading. P11. Your water temperature's creeping up. The leader has just done a 57.7.
Oh, this ain't good. Hold up.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.4.
Hey, 13. You got a copy? Crap, that's not good. I forgot to set my tape back. Oh, this ain't good. Okay. I gotta come in the pit soon, so what I need to do is I need to go ahead and take off that and that. I like the tape up being there, huh?
You've just done a 1:00.3.
Need a pit soon, because I'm trying to put a gap as much as I can.
That's your fastest lap. The gap ahead is now 2.3.
Okay. Okay.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.4.
Rick. I'm actually kind of scared right now. I forgot to set my tape back to normal, and I don't like my water temp being at 240.
P9.
Yeah, see, I'm one of those guys who likes his water temperature around 200 degrees because that's a good temperature to be at. Preferably 212. That's my favorite one, but you know, that's just me. Which means my car doesn't. I can't really draft with this car at this moment. Which is good here because I'm just now just cruising around, but I can't afford to draft with anyone because that water temperature will get too high. So the good news is you don't have to worry about me passing you.
59.2.
That's a good note to all the leaders. They don't have to worry about the car having to pass them because it's water temperature.
The gap in front is now 2.3.
But yeah, this is this is not what I like. This is like everything is set up just in case I need to make that pit stop. But if anything, I'm going to hopefully I don't have to do any damage to the car, and I can just get it to take the tape off. Basically, for those who don't know, there's tape on the grill. We put the grip toward just to add more downforce. It's removable, temporary downforce that we can add and take off. But the problem is it also stops airflow. We put it right over the grill so we can get a little bit more downforce. You generally see a lot of it. Oh, you generally see a lot of downforce. You see a lot of it being used when.
All right, Ian, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 1.4.
Will we qualify?
That lap was a 58.7. The gap to Cox.
Oh, the other truck didn't really care that Gary got better tires than him. See, this the moment's gonna scare me right about now. Oh, my fault.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Dang. This is the 8 car, please. Is it? As I'm going to pit road.
Box in 320 metres. Activate limiter. We've just had a stop-go penalty.
That day just got worse. Oh boy.
100. You're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. 50 metres. You still haven't served this penalty. We've got 2 laps to come in for this penalty.
So I'm here. Let me go ahead and take this tape back to.
Okay, Ian. Your engine temperatures are looking better now.
Oh man.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Well, another hit in my rating today. Just took an 8.
R high, clear high.
Really? 6,
Outside,
really?
clear outside.
Hey, Mr. Hartman, is it you okay? Cause you just ran instead of slowing down, you ran through me. I mean, I said I just came off pit road and in turn 1, and he's like, "Nope, I'm gonna get out of my way," and he bumps the hell out of me. Reported. It's bad enough I gotta come back and make another pit stop because I forgot to turn my when we had.
Box in 320.
When we had the incident, when
limiter.
I had my incident there, when I'm picking up the 24 car off the track, I forgot to set the
100.
super fix.
50 metres. There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
Well, look, on the bright side, my temperatures be coming down pretty soon. Temperatures will be coming down. The downside is now I have a plus on the incident
The
count.
gap in front has increased to 18
And neither
seconds.
one was my fault. On the first one was my fault because I actually ran in the back of the 11 on the start because he didn't go as fast as I thought he was going to go.
P16.
Clear outside.
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 16 seconds.
And see, the worst part about it all is this. I miss qualifying because I go to their bathroom and get some food and don't make a run. So everything that happened to me this race is my fault. So I'm about to take another hit.
Car high.
That last lap was a 58.7.
Still there. Keep it steady. Clear to the top. Car outside. Still there. Still there.
Oh.
Clear outside.
Oh, my fault, 14. Dang. That killed all. You think you let me go since the fact is not for position and I just have newer tires. You let me go.
Outside.
And then, thank God we saved the car because
Still
boy,
there.
we're not about to go around.
1.2.
Still there. Still there.
Okay, yeah, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 13 seconds.
Clear to the wall.
Like, I didn't mean to run into Manu. I just was trying. It's like I thought I would have beat him down the tunnel turn there, but he just had that momentum and he carried it. Thought I would have beat him there just on fresh tires alone. But yeah, this be the second race that I'm going to take a giant hit in my I rating and safety rating back to back. So it's not going to be a great day for me.
Carlo. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there.
B16.
Clear to the bottom.
Gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 10 seconds.
Yeah, this was a bad day. Got 11x, and then on top of that, finished outside the top 10.
That last lap was a 59.9.
This is like when you're trying to climb on the last day of last 2 days of week 17, week 13. When you shoot yourself in the foot like this, it just makes life hard. But yeah, this crap. Now I got a 12.
Oh shit, Ian. Track limits, come on.
I mean, literally, this day can't get in. This race was about to kill everything I've gained from winning a race last night to climb my safety rating my I rating at Daytona. it's gonna make my life a whole lot
Adams
worse.
has retired.
Yeah, we also if we kept at this pace, 18 more laps, we will need a fuel.
Box in 320 meters. Engage the limiter.
Like I said, chances are my I rating and my safety rating are going to take a plummet here, and I just climbed it out of the drink.
100.
I climbed it out of the drink at Iowa, and then
50
it went
meters.
back into the drink at Daytona.
You've got 1 gallon left.
No. This is just a bad day on top of a bad day. So guys, I've officially tanked really, really bad. It's probably going to hurt me just a lot right now. Supposed to get the D class back up because the next race should be, there you go. Stop the. Okay. There. So hey, welcome guys. Oh man. Sorry, I saw something interesting on Facebook. I'm just looking at it like, what the crap?
Okay, y'all. I got a box today that came today. This is some of the. This is the food that Trump is gonna deliver to us, y'all. Look at this here. Okay. This is the food box and it's gonna come in this big styrofoam box, y'all. Look. Look at this shit. Trump is not lying.
New fastest lap for Foster, 58.2.
Okay. Okay, so what we've learned. What's up, Chase? What's up? What's up, Tom?
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
What'd you say? I did not hear that, man. Run that by me again.
The guy behind has just done a 56.4.
Who uses TeamSpeak anymore? We're all about Discord. I remember when we used to use it when we ran League of Legends tournaments back at VG, but I haven't used. No one uses Discord. Everybody switched over. No one uses TeamSpeak. Everybody switched over to Discord because it's just easier to use. The same people. Discord got this idea from Slack though. But I can tell you like this: don't run this truck past 50% on tape unless you can hit those marks perfectly. See, that's because you're not slow. You're not slowing her down enough. Cause these are sharp angles. Actually, they will cut you. Like Medea, they gonna cut you. Gonna cut. Are you running? Are you running the baseline setup?
The car ahead has just done a 58.6.
Watch how much downforce added tape you add to the ride, because that will throw it off. But you're probably, like you say, you're overdriving the corners. You gotta be slow to be fast here.
The guy ahead has just done a 1:00.3.
Same time, don't overdrive the corner, because it doesn't really matter if you let less pressure. What that means is you got more contact with the racetrack, but that means you also wear them out. You don't need grip. What you need
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
is wear less of it. Man, I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win, but like at some point when I realize winning is inevitable, is out the ordinary, it's just to finish the best I can, the cleanest I can.
The guy ahead has just done a 58.7.
Me too. But actually, my I rating grew. My safety rating didn't. It can't be rookies in a D-class truck race.
E9.
Literally, it's literally, you shouldn't have been racing if you had a 3, because you automatically would have been promoted to the next series. That means why are you here? You can promote. What you need to work on is your road course driving. The only people who are here are people who are trying to promote on the last week, or people who just trying to race the truck series because they know that starting Monday at 7 o'clock, they won't be able to touch this truck for no another season.
P5.
See, D class is the K&N series, aka the old 2004-2005 ride. It used to be the old Cup car before they went to the fixed body setup. No, the car tomorrow. That was Gen 5.
You've just done a
No, if you're a 3,
58.0.
you're good.
That
If
puts you
you're under a 3,
1.6 off the pace.
you're not going to be good. Also, there's a streamer in front of me, and I don't like that. The point we're going to make is this. When it comes to safety rating, if you can avoid week 13, use it to race other series, like the new content. That's why they put it out every week 13, because some drivers have that money towards the end of the quarter, and they can buy new stuff.
That was 58.9.
And pray that you
You're
don't
now
get invited
2.5
to
off the leader's
leagues where
pace.
you
Okay,
have
Ian,
to have
your water
content you don't
temperature
want.
looks quite high. The guy behind has just done a 58.0.
Yep, or you just keep racing lower series and not wreck out. Because your I rating would be higher being a C-class driver in theory. But at the same time, there's a way to do it if you have to go by it. Because iRacing generally doesn't throw in many tracks that you haven't already had to pay for at one point in time. And you remember, you get money back from iRacing as long as you keep getting money back from iRacing via via racing 8
You're
weeks.
currently 1.9 seconds off the
Then
pace.
you can get up to $10 a quarter. Plus you get $10 for every referral. This will help iRacing streamers out, because a lot of people start liking iRacing, and then they get the referral. Then the streamer gets $10 referrals. But here's the problem. You forget, iRacing has this one big problem. It's not a MOBA, it's not an FPS. It's a racing sim. There's a problem here because most people find racing boring. The people who like cars. Yeah, there are a couple of veterans. Is it Steel Horse?
Gauge limiter, your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
Is a Navy man. I think Rock Paper Scissors came out. I think Jeremiah might have been in the Army. But the point being is this: it's kind of subjective. It's subjective because it's actually iRacing gets less viewers than 2K gets viewers, and 2K barely gets about 1,000 people streaming it on a given day. I would know because I stream 2K. I'm from Memphis, the blackest part of the state. How black? Because we get no money. All the people East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee keep the money to themselves. They barely give us nothing. We broke every day. We broke. Yeah, see, you part of the state that they actually give a crap about. When I went to school, we don't have to worry about mass shooters. Why? Because our school was like going to prison every day. Literal prison every day. Officers everywhere, metal detectors, and you pretty much you knew you were going to get checked one day or the other. Yeah, and also one of the poorest states in the whole world. You gotta put some breath in that. It's a sound, not a sound. It's a sound. Sound. Yeah, the poorest state. And what some Northerners call the most backward state in America. As we said, but we pay the folk no mind. But yeah, if you're running trading paints, I got a real nice setup I'm running right now. Yeah. It's a running a congratulatory paint scheme to the Memphis Tigers for still having a great season, and a hashtag thank you Tubby. Hashtag thank you Tubby. Will hop is not a good thing. Hop is not a good thing. I think that's the most truest statement in the world. Will hop is not a good thing, especially on a road course. Oh no. Guys, I have to cry for a minute.
The guy behind has just done a 57.8.
Oh yeah. Hey Tim, I just realized iRacing had this paint scheme calls. He's dead, Jim. You say he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
Okay, no more spotter calls. I'm your eye in the sky.
Oh yeah, Tim. I forgot to mention something to you. I think I told you this one time when back in our D class that race. I think I told Chase
There's
too.
a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
I was racing a hosted race one night, and Tony Stewart was there at Daytona with us. Say, come back again. I know. Yeah, I know of Noah. So he actually disconnected early in the race. I know this. Somehow I ran a. I'm not sure whether that I'm starting hitting my marks a little bit better, or I can turn a little quicker. But what put me at the fifth spot for a minute was I ran a 56,
7th
57.
position.
I don't know how. No, I don't know how I ran a 57. like, look at the standings in my lap times. You see what I mean? You're trying just to
Oh
turn.
no, Ian. Track limits. Come on. This lap will be deleted. Activate limiter.
Yeah, it's go time, ladies and gentlemen.
Fastest
The
lap
pool
for
for the race
Hayes,
has started.
55.8.
Well, it's time. So we're gonna run it back up to 50. Oh crap! I still got it at 50. God dang. Let's run it back to 40 here, cause that was too scary. Let's run it back to 40.
All clear, push now. Okay, Ian, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Good luck, everybody. It's Ian. Here we go. Gonna shoot it off the corner right here. And hope for the best. And here we go. Onward. Well, our first qualifying lap here. Honestly, if we can get under 29.5 for a split, we're doing something right. Ooh, that hurt. Like I said, guys, those bumps really hurt. I mean, when I mean they hurt, I mean they actually hurt. I mean, my hands are shaking just because of it. A good split right here. Get the car turning. Should come up. Car lost a little bit of time there. Did not keep enough strong momentum to carry the corner. There we go. We're gonna power it through. I'm probably gonna be several tenths off the lap I want right now. So we're currently at the 58. That puts us in second place. Wow, that puts us in second. Jeez, what would a good lap do for us then? To exit the turn. There we go. There we go. Picking a couple seconds on the best lap here. Like I said, beating that first lap means nothing. We gotta be consistent and nail the second one. This is where most of my laps fail. Coming into the tunnel turn. Because I bring it too close to the wall. We may not get the best time, but I can at least get a better second lap. So yeah, we're not gonna. This is like it's not gonna be a better second lap. I'm gonna live and die at the first one. Live and die at the first. Whoa!
You've just done a 59.0.
Yep, I just lived and died on the second one there. I must have lost some time coming right here, off the tunnel here, and that's what it would cost me. Yeah, lost time probably right here. And couldn't power through the corner here. Yeah, that was it. I didn't power through this corner. And then this is a immediate brake. Throttle the brake just to hold the racing angle here. And then if you want to, you can use this freshly paved stuff they added in the new strip. And that will hold you through.
That's the end of the session. E4.
I didn't say nothing. And gentlemen, place your bets. Place your bets here. The money goes into, it goes to my fictional loose change. Hey.
G4. Okay, mate, get ready. Relax.
This is rolled off on the 4th spot on stream, ladies and gentlemen. Come join me on twitch.tv, twitch.tv/RaceCon21. What the crap? I'm not sure what happened. Did I actually turn left all the way, or did I get help? Sam, did I get help, or did I just turn around? Just turn around because I think I have my hand on the left side of the steering wheel. Right. Yep, that's what I get for holding the steering wheel right. I was doing a plug on Snapchat, and I forgot that we had to go straight. Yep, the magic of holding the wheel in the right holding on the right direction. Oh boy. We'll see how well she turns or what she goes, but chances are I might have to take her to the pits here.
Go!
Three wide, 2 low. Car low. Keep it steady. Clear to the bottom.
It looks like I lost a lot of downforce there, so I might be in trouble.
Inside. Hold your line.
They're not really here,
Clear
they're just
inside.
faster than me.
Bad luck, Ian. Rough start, mate. We've got a lot of work to do now.
Inside. Hold your
Yeah, looks like
line.
my top speed is compromised, so
Hold your line.
16. You mind going ahead? I need
Still
to hit
there.
pit road.
Clear low.
Engage the limiter. Pit exit's clear. The leader has just done a 58.7.
The one thing I love about Pocono, it's so big, I can't get lapped for my little mistake here.
Rogers is gaining on you. The gap's now 12 seconds.
And just like that, I spoke too soon. I spun out. GG. Well, I'm officially having the worst day ever. Hit the wall, starting the race, hits the wall coming out the pits, and now I'm going to finish dead last. God, man. This is about an 8-minute repair. They're not gonna wait for that, guys. That's too much of a pain. Them taking hit after hit after hit. God, not gonna promote at this rate. And promotion, you don't understand. If my iRating's in the toilet, if I'm not promoting, it's a waste. I mean, I've had up and down starts.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Ooh, that's a good time.
The guy ahead has just done a 57.8.
Running borderline right now.
The guy behind has just done a 59.0.
Yeah, that's scraping the wall. Ain't helping. Like they're running 57s. That means they're really timing momentum really good. Man. If you bought the track, actually, if you bought the track prior to getting it for free, there's an update. That's because it's 2011. Like I think either if you bought the track prior, iRacing gave you. You might want to check the store and see there's an updated version. But like if you didn't buy it until today, you didn't have it until today. There's an update version, and anyone who and those who probably paid for the old track got the new one for free. Check the store. You might have to if you didn't buy it prior to it. It's to check the store. It's to check the store while you wait for the race to start.
just done a 55.3. The guy behind has just done a 58.2.
Okay. Well, I'm sitting here for a minute, just trying to get my. Dang. I'm sorry. Y'all have to see this for a minute. Y'all have, y'all gotta see this. That's funny. That's funny. That is hysterical.
The guy ahead has just done a 58.0.
Oh wow, that is funny. I'm sorry, I had to laugh.
That's a new fastest lap for Haynes, 55.0.
Okay. Yeah, most people running stock. What you got to be careful of is how much tire pressure you want to take off, and tape. Okay, let me go back in here one more second. I need to, yeah, half pressure, and then I raise it for the raise. I raise the pressures up.
Exit's clear. Push. We have 2 laps to set a decent time.
Ooh, barely gave the wall a little love tap right there. Barely gave it a little tap. Yeah, that's pushing. That truck's pushing. Gang, that thing pushed. Like, overdrove it right there. That's what I said. The higher the tape count, the more you have to be mindful of what you're using. Because remember, the extra downforce wants to stick to the track. So I have to change how I drive it versus the race versus when I'm running it here. Because a lot of extra downforce pushed on the car. So you really have to make sure that when you're running it, you're running them smart. Qualify. There it is. Wait. Add throttle right here. Got to turn the car slowly, ever so slowly there, surely and slowly right there, just to make sure we don't overdrive it here. At least I don't overdrive it. Good corner. That's a really good split versus the one I threw down earlier. Still got a good time. Still got a good time. Still got a good time. One more lap to go. Oh yeah, that might do it. 58. That's second. Oh yeah, this might do it here. This could do it here.
Fastest lap for Rogers, 59.0.
Man, a great time in turns 2 and 3. I just got to fix that turn 1 entry. If we get that done, I can make that run right here. A little bit high. A little bit high. Made it through there. I'm gonna lost a lot of time through that turn. I'm probably not gonna have a great second lap to live off of. Yep. I gotta live with the first one there. I let it ride the first one.
Engage limiter.
That cost me big time. Look at my stats for a minute. Oh man, that cost me huge. Yep, just like that, my rating dropped so much right there. That's not good. That's not good.
That's the end of the session, P3.
Okay, we're gonna add a pound of pressure back in the rears here. Wait, actually, we're gonna go back and load my setup. Don't change. We're gonna go to race setup here. Race. We're gonna make sure pressure there, 25. Make sure this is good. For race, I like to add one more pound of pressure, half pound back in, just. Howdy, y'all. Okay. Chances are I don't want to bore people. Yeah, it's been 4 hours.
P3. Alright, Ian. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
Sorry about that, guys. Had to make sure I could actually hear. How's everybody doing tonight? I mean, for the win? Hopefully. I mean, last night we got the win, but I also got the pole, but the problem still is you can't overdrive your car here. Like, the win here, you have two options. Either save your stuff and let other people make mistakes, or you drive it hard enough where you put a gap between everybody else trying to burn their stuff up. Ladies and gentlemen, about to go racing. Keep it clean. Don't go 3 wide on before the start finish line.
Go, go, go.
Car high. In the middle, 3 wide.
One car about to
Still
get
there.
flag.
Hold your line. Clear low. All clear. Car high. Still there.
Whoa, my fault. My
Clear
fault.
high.
Dang, that's on me. I think.
Come on, Ian. Forget the start. Just get stuck in, mate.
I was trying to hold my line, but
Sanchez
truck
is
was
leading the
pushed
race.
off the line there. Probably should have just got out the throttle, and that would have saved everybody some trouble. But that's on me.
Car low. Clear inside.
To be fair, I had the better line, but the fact that I came up the track out that corner when hitting the throttle, that was cost everybody.
The next car is Rogers.
Pocono's not the problem. It's the fact that the one truck. It's like I think the one that already got a black flag because he jumped the start. He was on the outside before we hit the start finish line. But what messed up everybody in that corner was literally the fact that I was trying. I said I had the inside line. I was trying to keep holding the line.
Ray is now in the lead.
Fall through the corner, but the 10 was right there on me. And instead of waiting, let's let him go, I tried to race for position when I shouldn't have. So I'll take that mistake. That's on me.
There's a car leaving the pits. The leader has just done a 58.7.
How much tape I got? Because it's. I'm say this is way too much downforce than I normally have.
Carlo. Still there.
Smith is now in the lead.
Clear inside.
I think I just overdrove it too hard right there.
Okay, Ian, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. That lap was a 1:00.9. Ray is leading the race. P3, that was a 59.5. The gap to Rogers in front is now 1.0 seconds. That last lap was a 59.7.
Car high. Clear to the outside.
Man, that's not how I want to. That's not how I want to race to go.
P2.
Looks like Brandon, you want your spot back. Look like it.
The gap to Rogers behind is now 0.4.
I know you gave the wall a little Darlington stripe right there, so I know you want your spot back. Yeah, I know he on fresh tires, and
Car
he's gonna
inside.
pass us because he's on fresh ones.
He's still
And I got
there.
damage. You can go ahead, 8. I'm letting you go.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear to the bottom.
You're welcome, 8. The problem is now Derek's under me. 3, 2. Whoa, 8 just blinked, guys. Like, really, he just blinked. Hey, Derek, check up just a bit. I haven't seen the 8 since he blinked.
You've just done a 1:00.4. Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your focus.
Hey, Lance, you seen any status about the 8? Because like he just blinked off the track for some reason. Oh boy.
That was a 1:00.3 seconds.
Car outside. Clear to the top. Clear outside. Clear low. Car inside. Clear inside.
So I just took a shot from
We've been warned about
Caleb.
track limits.
Oh crap! I'm gonna come back on the track. Stay high. Stay high. So Lance, you want to hear a fun story? So the 16. So Caleb got fresh tires, right? We're in the tunnel turn. I brake early for the tunnel turn so I can power out of it, right? This man this man literally bulldozed me out the way, and now I'm sitting in the pits with an 8X because iRacing called me for blocking. Nope. And now I'm gonna be a lap down. And now I'm gonna be a lap down. It's gonna be multiple laps down because you're gonna lap me twice. Cause I wasn't at pit, so it's a full 2-lap penalty plus the pit stop.
All right, Ian, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
The worst part is if I fall out of the top 10, my I rating drops again. My safety rating just took a hit. Now my I rating is going to take a bigger hit. So that's twice.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
And the worst part is I can't race Texas, so I needed this race. Because I can't race the street stock. Like, I could spend the money on Texas, but at the same time, I don't get paid this week because I didn't go to work we were off for spring break 2 weeks in a row, so I didn't get any money.
Outside.
So I got to make it till next I got to make a whole
Still
month
there.
to get paid again.
Hold your line. Clear, clear high.
P10. The gap behind's increased to 5.4 seconds.
On the bright side, I can at least get a top 10. How many people in the race still? Or started the race? That means I know people dropped off, so we had 20 then. That changes how I need to drive, because again, if you just have to finish better than half the field to get I rating gains. Yep, that means I just it means drive smooth then. Thank you. The two truck just spin out. Backstretch, be mindful.
The gap to Rogers ahead is increasing. It's now 8.7.
So we're just gonna cruise around for a while.
10th position.
Your check is in the mail. Congratulations, Lance. Well, that's what we're not banking on. Wink, wink.
The gap to Rogers ahead is now 9.6. That last lap was a 1:00.9. Okay, Ian, you're reeling. Rogers in. The gap is now 8.2 seconds. 2 laps remaining. That lap was a 1:01.0. Tenth position. White flag. 1 more to go.
Well, got a top 10. At least I keep my racing up.
Allison has just retired from the race. You've got 1 gallon left.
ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long day. The race streaming since 11 o'clock. It's 4 hours, guys. Oh, man. Just ate lunch. I probably might have to call it soon. Thank you guys for at least, thank you for all those who at least tried out. Okay. I really do appreciate it. I really am glad that you guys came. All the people who showed up came through just a bit. Appreciate it. Really was hoping to see a little bit more today, but it is what it is. That being said, guys, thank you guys for coming out. I probably still be playing games throughout the evening, but man, I'm tired. But I need to get some stuff done. School starts tomorrow, and I need to get ready. Like I said, thank you guys for coming out. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.